So we have the eclipse coming up. The eclipse is wie de Levune verstelde zin. It's where the moon covers the sun. And it's going to happen Monday, somewhere at 2 o'clock or whatever it is. You can't look at it only with special glasses, but that's not the point. I want to get to the point of what's happening. So the vart is as it goes back and forth. It's not a good sign. It's not a good sign because then it's called that the loikin, chama loikin, that means that the sun is being blocked, and kitzah sinish git, and it comes from three things. Anyways, you're gonna read that all over the news. So I'm saying like everywhere. So there's for a bezin or for shveichas damim, gilerais. Anyways, but the nekida is that is if you live in the mazel. If you live according to the mazalas. But if you go on above the mazalas, if you go on higher than that, then this doesn't affect you. On the contrary, this is an opportunity to go even higher because there's a bigger squeeze. And that is aligned with this week's parsha, which we're going into Shemini, going into the Chiddush Benefesh, where you're going to be ma'achad yourself with your ratzon, with your will. What do you want? What's your desire? What do you want? And desire is two things, but what do you want? So the moon represents the feminine. The feminine, and the cycle of the feminine also has to do with the moon cycle. It's called the moon cycle. So Knesset Yisrael is Knesset Yisrael Shchina. Shchina is Malchus da Atzilus, and then we are from Malchus da Atzilus coming in and going down different ishtalshalos all the way down to Malchus da Bria, Malchus da Yitzira, Malchus da Asiya, and we're all the way here at the bottom right now. The Malchus type of thing. But the shorish of where we're coming from is from the Malchus da Atzilus. That's what we're connected to. That's what we're connected to. So as the sun is going through, almost like Magat Fregen Ashala, like you're looking at the sun and you're looking through, the sun is looking through. The oil is shining through the Malchus, the Levana. And if there is something to be looked at, but if you're going up and higher than the muzzle, higher than the pain, higher than the voices that are going on over there, then that is that's where the moon comes into full light, because the avodah is already done. We've done the work, and everybody is, what's going on in the world all over with the Torah and the Milas Chasodim and whatever, it's strong. So an opportunity to daven during the eclipse, it's an opportunity to see it from a place of that it's going to be scanned and everything is cleared out after the Efer HaParah and after the Shabbos HaChodesh. Let me see if I want to go there, because I did part of it is by the Shir last night. So the question is just to bring it in one more time to understand, from a different angle maybe, that we are Malchus da Atzilus, which means that the light, our light, like imagine the moon is fully lit. You can almost see through it, right? When it's fully, like one of these nights, you're in the right place upstate and you just see it. Or if you see it on a screen, right, and you see it in high definition, and you see through the way they show you the image of the moon. So that is, let's say, the Malchus da Atzilus, where it's where our neshamas are created from. That's where our neshamas are hanging out. That's where it's incubating. And from that place, there's a udder that comes down and shines through, which means that when the person is born, Mazla Gover, that his light turned on stronger, that he projected into this world, like he's showing up all the way. The light is pushing him all the way down, and then he ascends again. As his muzzle is getting weaker and can't hold there anymore, it goes into a different place, and it takes him to whatever needs to be taken to. But there's a constant connection to Malchus da Atzilus, and then Malchus da Atzilus is connected to Malchus the ak, and it keeps going levels and levels. But to understand that we're always here. There's a part that's always here. It's always been here, and that is, the Malchus Datzil is the part that knows. The part that doesn't know, that's the part that dies and goes back into the ground and turns into Afar and back into energy. But the part that is the one that knows, the part that knows, and something that has das means that it's connected to its source, which is connected to the Eibishter, connected to Creator. And once you're connected to that, you can't die because that's a nitzchi. So eclipse, Shabbos HaChodesh, Shemini, going into the Achte note, and I wanted to express a few things. I think I got it all, but they came a little. This, that, and the other. So Baruch Hashem for that. All right, have an awesome Shabbos.